Hello, Gemini. How are you doing? Gemini, it's time for your May 2021 reading. Okay, May 2021. So if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Also, the Amazon links where you can buy every deck that is featured here in this video is in the description as well, okay? So there's a lot of good stuff in the description, man. You got to open it and look at it. All kinds of cool stuff down there. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and hop right into this. I'm going to hop right into this. What's up, people? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I want to do a vibe check. I want to do a vibration check. And this is mainly past energy, too. Past energy up to now, how your all's energies are behaving together. How your energies are intermingling, how they are meeting each other and behaving together. You know what I mean? Vibration check with Gemini and the person they're dealing with. 3 shuffles, 3 more. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Last one. Boom, move. 6 of Wands reversed. Okay. You still got your eye on them, don't you? Somebody here does. These could go either way, but it is on your side, Gemini. It is on your side. Okay. If it's not you, it's them watching you. Okay. There's some stalking, some silent, peeping the Facebook and the Instagram, not reaching out, not saying nothing, just watching from afar, And if you're saying to yourself, no, I'm not, well, then it's them watching you. But that energy is here. It just so happens to be on your side. There could be a third party in the mix here too. But I really feel like they did you wrong though, don't you? You're moving on from this, but not very comfortably. Okay, you feel betrayed. You feel abandoned. Now, the person you're dealing with here, on the other hand, I think they're going to reach out. I do think that they have a lot of things they want to say. Could be another air sign for some of you. You're a little bit too nervous to talk to them, though, aren't you? I honestly feel like you are still in love with them. I think that you are, but you're really, really trying to bury it. You don't want to have feelings for them anymore. You don't want You don't want to love them. You don't want to have those feelings. So you're trying your hardest to bury them, and you're too nervous to talk to them. For some of you, this Page of Swords reversed with this Ace of Swords here could be them trying to communicate, and you're too afraid to respond. You don't really know what to say, That's interesting. But I do feel like you don't realize this right now. A lot of you don't realize this right now, but this is helping you. This is helping you, whether you realize it or not. And I don't think a lot of you do. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. See, you all are going to come out the other end of this in a frequency that is very, very powerful. And that is this. Okay? Emotional independence. So, very weird. Very, very weird. There's communication that wants to come through, but for most of you, I think you're too afraid to talk to them. You don't want to love them anymore. You don't want to have feelings. So you're trying to bury it. Most of you could just be ignoring this person or not responding. Communication is very, very back and forth. When I say back and forth, what I mean is, it's like the push-pull energy. Like they could be responding, and then you might respond one day and then not respond the next day. You know what I mean? Something like that. Very on and off. That's what I meant. On and off. Well, let's look at the energetic blockage. What is blocking the two of you? What is blocking this connection? What is coming in the way energetically between the two of you that is halting progress with this connection? Let's see here. Boom, 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 boo. There it is again. 9 of Cups. Okay, I think, and this isn't really a blockage. It's only a blockage if you have one person who is independent and one person who is codependent. That can be a big blockage. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 2 more. That's a very powerful energy, though. Very powerful. And a lot of us fight that energy. Four cups. Okay. All right. So one person doesn't really feel the connection as strongly as the other person. That's the blockage here. That's the problem. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Also have, it could be another Gemini too. Leo, Aquarius, Gemini. But what I'm really feeling here is that one person is more emotionally independent than the other. You know, like that one of you is much more along the lines of, look, I don't need you to make me feel a certain way. You know, I don't depend on you to be my only source of fulfillment. And the other person is like, well, I do depend on you to be my only source of emotional fulfillment. And yeah, that's the blockage here. That's the blockage. One person is codependent, the other person isn't. And I do think that the person you're dealing with is still very much in love with you. And I feel like you all are mirroring each other. I think you all feel the same way about communicating. So yeah, you got the Knight of Swords reversed too, Knight of Cups reversed. But that's the biggest energetic blockage here, okay? One person is independent, one person is codependent. And that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Oh, there goes the ear again. Always when I'm in the middle of a reading. Never before, never after, when I'm in the middle of a reading. The other side's like, yep, we gonna crank up that loud squeaky noise in your ear. And I'm like, ah. Oh, it drives me nuts, man. I hate it. It happens though, man. It happens. All right, well, let's look at what actions this person is taking. And stick around. After this, we're going to do a new love reading. Y'all can thank Aries for that. I did it for their reading, so I'm going to go ahead and do it for everybody for the main May readings. So what actions is this person taking? Okay, High Priestess. Three of Cups reversed. Hermit reversed. Okay. Ooh, yeah. See, I knew this was going to happen. I do feel like they are going to come forward, but they're not opening up. You really, really feel like there's a lot that they're still keeping to themselves. They're not opening up all the way. They're coming across. They're putting on this facade like they don't have any feelings, but they do. They do. That's a fake. They're fronting it. See, and you feel it too. You feel it so strong that there's more to what's going on than what my eyes see. See, what my intuition feels and what my eyes see are two different things. Okay? So they're coming forward, definitely. But here's the way they're coming at you. They're coming at you like this, basically, you know? And you see right through it. You see right through it. So they're not opening up, really. I don't really see them doing anything to actually... Their version of working on this is much different than what you need. Does that make sense? Like, no, if we're going to work on this and make it successful, this is what I need. And they're not willing to do that. Does that make sense? They're willing to do everything else except form that actual heart-to-heart connection. You know, I'll do everything else. Everything else. I will work on everything under the sun. But I'm too afraid to let you in. They're too afraid to let you in. Nope. How about an outcome? How about an outcome here for Gemini? I love this deck, y'all, but for those of you who are interested in these decks here, if you get this one here, they're hard to shuffle because they're real slippery. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles reversed. I love it, though. Beautiful deck. Definitely takes some getting used to, though, for sure. Last shuffle, last one. Queen of Wands reversed. All right, I really honestly feel like you're going to bust this person in the lines. What's going to happen? Yep, I think there's another person in the picture. Yep. Now, this could manifest in many different ways. Let's think of some examples. We separated, and you've been either talking to or messing around with somebody else, and then you come back to me and don't tell me about that, you know? And then I find out later on, whoa, who else is that? Who's that? You know, what's that all about? You didn't tell me about that. You didn't tell me there was somebody else in the picture here. Something to that effect. You know what I mean? I really think there's a third party in the mix here for a lot of you. But I feel like they're going to come back around, and you're very reluctant anyway. And you know that there's something else going on here. They are definitely in love with you, but they have not been playing the cards right. No pun intended. They haven't. Oh, John, this is a mess, dude. Hang on. Howdy-do. Hang on a minute. We got to clear some of this energy here, dude. Oh, starting to give me a headache, man. Whew, starting to give me a headache. Thanks for that super chat, Mary. Appreciate it. All right. Hold up. We got to get the dragon blood for this one, man. Oh, dragon blood. All right. Now, we got to get to the advice on this. I think you're going to bust them in a lie, is what it looks like here. It looks to me like you're going to call them out in a lie. Let's look at the advice, and then we're going to look at new love. Ooh, this past situation, Gemini, boy, I'm going to tell you what, man. Ooh. Hey, I'm going to tell you what, though. The good thing about the difficult situations is you learn the most valuable lessons. Oh, yeah. As long as you are open and minded enough to allow yourself to learn, they're the greatest learning lessons. Somebody came to me in one of my inboxes a couple days ago and said, can you tell me what books you like to read? You know, where do you get all your wisdom? And I said, I'm really not big on books. I got all my wisdom from making really stupid mistakes. Oh, yeah. Yep. So trust me, I've been there, y'all. 2 more shuffles for the advice. 1 and 2. Boom! 9 of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed. 10 of Wands. Dude, this is nothing but a burden. That's all this is. That's all this connection is. Okay, if you look back, okay, let's go ahead and take a look back at everything this connection has done for you thus far, up to this point. Okay, now I'm not talking about later on down the line once you actually figure out what you learned from this. I'm talking about what all has this done for you as of right now. Nothing. It's been nothing but a burden. It's provided you nothing that has contributed to the ascension of your vibration. If anything, all that has done is contributed to the detriment of your vibration, okay? Now, again, once we move on from this and we move past this and we get further on down the line, yes, you will be able to transmute that energy and turn it into fuel that will help you massively. But as of right now, up to this point, if you hop back on that wheel, it's just going to keep spinning around and keep repeating the same old cycle over and over and over again. Okay, if you want to experience something different, you have to do something different. Okay, I wouldn't even entertain this. I wouldn't. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. I also have Leo. Yeah. I would respectfully decline. That's what I would do. That's what I would do, because I think all this is going to do is just turn into another dramatic situation. And it's going to be drama after drama after drama. If you keep playing the same games, you're going to keep winning the same prizes. That's what I say every time. Okay, so yeah, some of you need to assign yourself. Keyword: assign yourself. Okay, it's actually very empowering. Very, very empowering. Don't just go isolate yourself and be miserable and sad. No. Assign yourself some alone time. Okay, and learn to love it. That's when you'll become attractive. Let me tell you a little secret, okay? And those of you who come to me for a personal reading, I explain the science behind why this works. But the minute you start loving being alone to the point to where you would rather be alone, now you're attractive, aren't Now you're real attractive. Now everybody notices you. Isn't that funny how that works that way? Now everybody wants to talk to you. Now the love offers are coming through when you're not interested. That's the way it works. Yup. Anyway, let's look at new things coming in for Gemini. Whoops. Well, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. That doesn't feel like it belongs. I'm going to put it back in the deck. But if it's meant to be in the reading, it'll come out. 2 more shuffles. 2 more. Boom. Ha ha. Yeah. King of Cups. Hangman reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. All right. Queen of Cups. So this right here kind of, you all both have a lot of feelings for each other, but I kind of feel like you're trying to play it off, aren't you? Trying to play hard to get? Yeah, trying to play hard to get a little bit. So I think this is something that maybe it makes you a little bit nervous, or maybe you're in your head thinking, well, am I just imagining this? Are they really into me, or are they not? I'm not gonna like feed into this unless I'm 100% sure. You can't tell. Like the Ace of Swords is reversed. Oops. The Ace of Swords is reversed. So a lot of you are like, I can't really tell. I'm trying to figure out whether or not this person's really into me. So you're kind of just like turning a blind eye and giving them the cold shoulder right now. When y'all are both really, 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 really into each other, But right now it looks to me kind of like you're turning a blind eye basically and pretending that you're not into them. And maybe they're doing the same to you. It could be a Cancer for some of you. But I really feel like King and Queen of Cups, y'all are both really, really into each other. But you're looking for a sign and you can't find it. What actions is this person taking? Universe or Spirit? What actions is this person taking towards Gemini? Boom, 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 boom. 2 more shuffles. 2 more. Death reversed. Okay. All right. 5 of Wands reversed. Page of Wands. Okay. All right. It's going to take them a little bit, but I do think they are coming forward with an offer. They're definitely like going to reach out and going to make it known. Y'all are both I think y'all are both kind of doing this to each other. This is the type of energy where it's like, yeah, this person seems to be showing me some extra attention, but am I just imagining that? Am I just getting my hopes up? Am I just making this up in my head? I don't know. So just to be safe, I'm not going to embarrass myself. I'm just going to pretend I don't notice it. And after a while, I do think they are going to come forward. They are going to come forward here, but they're too afraid to open up too. Could be a Pisces for some of you. They're too afraid to open up because y'all are both doing the same thing to each other. Y'all are both looking for that sign. Are you into me? Am I safe to, you know what I mean? There's this big tension between the two of you. And it doesn't look like it's going anywhere until somebody breaks the ice. Somebody's got to break the ice. Let's look at the outcome. Gemini. Boy, I'm going to tell you what. Gemini. The closer it gets to your season, man. All right, hold up. Hold-y-do. Hang on. Boom. Down. Boom. 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 Devil reversed. Okay. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Cups reversed. Too much back and forth energy, dude. This is like driving a car down the road with the e-brake up. Okay? So things are moving very, very slowly. Gemini, dude. Yeah, you're probably going to end up moving on from this. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. I think there's a lot of potential here, but somebody has to be the, what's the word? Somebody has to like be the initiator here. Somebody has to be like, all right, yo, this is what we're doing. I'm taking the wheel. Somebody has to take charge here. If you have two people who are too reluctant to jump in, somebody has to jump in with both feet. Somebody does. And I don't think either of you are doing that. So more than likely, I do see, somebody is going to break the ice, but very, very gently, like, let me just tap the ice. Like, no, dude, come on, let's do this. But I don't really see it happening that way. So, I see some kind of awkward communication for a little bit, and it's just a big, thick ball of tension between the two of you. And you're probably just going to end up moving on from this, honestly. Well, damn, Gemini. Man, when I saw that King and Queen of Cups, I was thinking, ooh, Gemini got something good coming in. Well, hey, we ain't got the advice yet. Hang on. Advice. Two more shuffles. Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Okay. So, all right. So I really feel like the cycle needs to be closed out with this past person first. Okay. Any past cycles need to be closed out in your heart. Okay. Now, what does that mean? What that means is if I'm looking back on the past, well, first of all, if I'm still hung up on the past, if I still have a hook in the past, if I'm still wondering whether or not a past person is ever going to come back, I have no business at all getting with a new person. Oh, no. Oh, come on now. It don't work. I know I pissed somebody off. No, it don't work. Come on now. It don't work that way. No, absolutely not. Nope. Got to close that cycle out. But part of closing that cycle out, what that means is I am not holding on to any anger or any grudges. Okay? I look back on that past cycle and I see how that helped me. I understand what I learned from it, the wisdom that I extracted from it. You all heard me say this a million times, and I'll keep saying it. Okay? Relinquish any grudges, relinquish any negativity. Okay? Move on from that. And then, but moving forward with this right here, I think it's very important to understand that if you have that feeling that a love relationship is going to take your problems away and take your loneliness away and make you feel like a relationship or a lover is the only purpose is to make you feel not lonely, it's not going to work. No, absolutely not. Okay, who was I telling the other day? I tell you all this all the time, but I was just telling one of the signs the other day. The only thing a new person, anybody who comes into your life, the only thing they are capable of doing is matching the frequency you're on. Okay? And as soon as they match that frequency, what happens between the two of you is going to complement that frequency. Not heal it, not fix it, not make it go away, not make it feel better. When a person comes into your life, they match your frequency. And then what happens between the two of you complements that frequency. So what frequency am I on? Am I on the frequency of happiness and joy and being fulfilled and whatnot? Or am I on the frequency of sadness and loneliness and emptiness? How many of you look back at the past 5, if you have 5, look back at the past 3 failed connections? What frequency were you on when you came together with that person? Honestly, really. What frequency were you on? That'll tell you everything you need to know. That will tell you everything you need to know about what happened between the two of you. 100% of the time. Oh, yes, it will. So anyway, Gemini, I do feel like that was your message. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you that tuned in and played along, man. Thank you all so much for the likes, comments, positive feedback, all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to look in the description box of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.